What's up, everyone? How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well today. This is Coach Cookie, your life and relationship coach. If this is your first time listening in, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what you hear, please give the podcast a like, comment, and don't forget to share with your family and friends. To all my regular listeners out there, welcome back, and I want you to know that you're greatly appreciated. Here at Rising Higher, I'm going to give you some snippets for success to not only help you to survive, but to help you thrive. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to discuss why men love you, use you, and then leave you. But before we get into that, let's talk about the high points from last week's episode called Are Psychopaths Actually Narcissists? So in this episode, we learned that the narcissist trauma occurred after some emotions were developed, but before regulation of these emotions or empathy was learned. So his emotions are out of control and not regulated, just like if you were talking about a small young child. In the psychopath, the narcissistic wound occurred before any true feelings were developed. So the psychopaths have no real feelings, not even for themselves. So the psychopath can get personal satisfaction from his wrongdoings without relying on any external validation. However, the narcissist has trouble with this and relies on external validation. During the episode, the discussion got deeper, and at the end, I provided my analysis of if I thought the psychopath is also a narcissist. If this sounds interesting to you and you want to learn more about this topic, go back and listen to the entire episode. Again, it's called Are psychopaths actually narcissists? Okay, now today on Cookie's Commentary, I want all my listeners to wake up and understand that everybody's prayers for you aren't to see you make it. In other words, everyone in your circle that says they're your friend are not your friend. While you are focusing on your healing journey, you will learn who your real friends are. You will start to notice that some people in that circle start to act like they are jealous when you start to blossom and do better. And all of a sudden, they don't want to have anything to do with you. They don't want to come to hear you do your speeches. They don't want to do anything that supports you. They don't want to be a part of any of that. Let me let you in on a secret. Sometimes the best way to add to your life is not to add to it at all, but to subtract from it. Yes, that's right. Let them go. Why you say that, Coach? Let's just keep it real. Everybody in your circle is not in your corner. Listen, just because they're riding with you doesn't mean when things get rough, they're going to be riding for you. Understand, everybody in your boat might not be rowing, but instead, you don't know it, but they're drilling holes in the boat, hoping that the boat will sink underwater. You know the ones I'm talking about, the ones that bring gossip to you about what others said about you behind your back, but they never did or said anything to defend your name. Or they act like they care so much about your struggle, but they get so silent and they get so upset and they don't want to celebrate with you when God blesses you. Let me tell you something that's really hard to accept. It's really sad is that these people are usually the people that we love the most. When you are really trying to learn who you are and your purpose in life, don't be surprised if your personal growth makes your circle of friends smaller, but don't stress over it. That's okay. That's part of your growth and your healing process right now. Take a deep breath and let them go. This is very essential to your healing journey. In other words, you don't want to have people in your circle that are going to bring you down. Let's just take this a little bit further. I need for everyone to understand it's not about the size of your circle. It's about the loyalty that's in that circle. If you see nothing can stop the solid squad, you know you're going to have those people. I'm sorry, let me say that over again. You see nothing can stop the solid squad that God is going to bless you with. That's right, the solid squad. You know those ride or die sisters and brothers that will be there to support you no matter what. They push you and let you know, I'm here for you, girl. I got your back. When you stumble or fall or feel discouraged, they are still there with a word of encouragement to pick you up, dust you off, and say, you got this. You can do it. Don't give up now, girl. This is that group of real friends that are dedicated to you because they believe in you, your vision, and your goals. Make sure these are the type of friends you have in your circle. Don't be afraid to get a new circle. Enjoy the ride and know that your new circle of friends that God is going to bless you with are going to take you to higher places. Everyone that is listening to me today, you have those type of friends right now in your circle. Don't forget to tell them how much you love them and how much you appreciate them. If no one else has told you today, I love each and every one of you all, and I'm sending you all a big hug, and be encouraged as you're going through your healing journey. Let's get into the main topic for the day. To all my listeners out there, I promise you that I was going to talk about this topic in more detail after I got the question on my show a few weeks ago. At that time, I did answer the question, but I did a very short version of an answer, and I thought it would make a great episode. So here I am, giving my ladies a scoop on why these men love you, use you, and leave you. For all my women out there who don't know, men are hunters by nature. These hunters are very selfish, and they all have the me mentality, and they all only have one goal in mind. And once they get what they came for, they're gone. Okay, I'm just thinking to myself, we are going to have a lot of angry men, because I'm telling you ladies, a lot of what's in the playbook. I know a lot of people have a hard time believing this because I'm a woman, but believe me, I had a couple of uncles that I watched while growing up, and trust me, I got this one down pretty good. But I'm sure my son, who's in his 30s, between him and my uncles, if I'm wrong, I'm sure they're going to hit me up and let me know. If they hit me back and tell me I'm wrong, I will make another episode for you ladies to let you know, oops, I messed up, and this is what I messed up on. But I'm sure that they won't do that, because I'm pretty sure that I'm on point with this one. So with that being said, to all my women, let me help you out and teach you how to spot these different types of hunters. The first hunter is the predator. Now, the predator is like a shark, and they can sniff out a weak, vulnerable woman like a shark sniff out blood 10 miles away. The predator is going to be clean dressed, fast, smooth talker that puts his best foot forward. He's going to give a great presentation, ladies, but he's not going to have no substance. This hunter's purpose is not to do anything for the woman, but to please himself by getting the goodies. Once he's got the goodies, he's gone. The next hunter is the parasite. So in the natural, when you think of a parasite, they jump on in an individual and drain the blood and the nutrients from the body in order to survive. Okay, now let's use the same concept when it comes to a man. And I think you ladies know where I'm going to go with this. This is that man that you do everything for, but they do nothing for you. Now, in the beginning, what probably attracts you to the parasite is that they will appear to have potential. Okay, let's talk about this potential part. A lot of women find it hard to pull away from the parasite type of man because of his potential. Remember, ladies, you can't do anything with potential. In addition to his potential, he is charming and he is a great performer in the bedroom. People that usually get attracted to this type of hunter is the go-to person. You know, that person that your coworkers and your family members contact because they know they can depend on you to come through and do whatever needs to be done. So in addition to having all these other parasites on your body, it's no problem. Come on, honey, just jump on right on so I can help you out too. So you think nothing of it and you allow him to jump on and you keep on moving and you don't miss a beat. You tell him, honey, I see your potential and I'm going to set you up with this guy that's a musician or that's an artist, and they're going to bring out all your talents. But while you're out there trying to make it happen, he will come up with every excuse in the book not to do it. So you call him out on it. Then he starts to pouting and acting like a 2-year-old brat. When you recognize that he is not going to do anything to help himself and you're not going to do it for him, he will gather his things and leave and look for someone else to mooch off of. Hunter is an ambusher. Now, this hunter is very patient and he can camouflage himself in any environment in order to get what he wants. Now, the ambusher hunter is very versatile and he is able to deal with any type of woman in any type of environment. In other words, he can date and talk to a woman that from a CEO company, or he can talk to a doormat working at McDonald's. He moves slow and he's not overbearing. This will be that man that will send you the text message at night before you go to bed saying, baby, I'm dreaming of you. The woman falls for it, and when she falls for it, she falls hard because she starts thinking, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. You have answered all my prayers. This is the man that I have been waiting for all my life. So all of a sudden, out of your excitement, you decide to open the goodie box and give him a special gift. Wrong. I hate to tell you, ladies, but you fell right into his trap because that was his game the entire time. So after he gets what he wanted, now he's gone. Listen, ladies, all your hunters out there are hunting for that special gift in your goodie box. So don't give in and give them what they want. When you keep your confidence and your self-respect up front, what will end up happening is that these hunters, they will realize that you're not going to give them anything. They would do one or two things. They would get angry and show their true colors, or they won't invest much time with you and they're gone. Ladies, I need for you to start thinking and understand that who you are going to attract has a lot to do with how you feel about yourself and your values. If you have a lot of baggage and dysfunction, these men can sniff it out, and that's what they're going to bring you, more baggage and dysfunction. Let me focus on this for a minute because I need to help the ladies so they can stop making these mistakes. The ladies, a lot of times with the ladies, I've noticed in a lot of my sessions when working with women that a big issue a lot of times is that women rush into relationships. This usually happens because a lot of women grew up in a household where they were abandoned by their fathers. There wasn't an example or a father figure to teach them, and they were left to figure it out on their own. So you develop this feeling you didn't matter and no one noticed you. So as a woman, you are starved for any kind of attention, even if it's bad attention. So the first thing that a man says that you think is kind or good, you ready to open up the goodie box and give him a treat. So if you attract a lot of dysfunction in your life right now, like the hunters that we just talked about, you might want to step back, take a chill pill, and look in the mirror. Make sure your vision is not blurred. The type of guy that you want is not looking for any dysfunction. So you are going to have to get rid of your dysfunction. Ladies, I need for you to start thinking and understand that who you are going to attract has a lot to do with how you feel about yourself. When you start working on yourself and build up your self-esteem and your confidence, then you are ready for a cowboy. That's right, ladies. When you're looking for a good quality partner, you're looking for a cowboy. He's going to be going out looking for a beautiful stallion. And when he finds her, he's going to take really good care of her. Those childish hunters have the me mentality. And if you upset any of the hunters or make them mad, they're gone. But the cowboys, they have the we mentality. And when you upset them, they want to know what they can do to work things out and make it better. They're going to apologize and work on what they can do to make the relationship work and make it better. So if you're looking for that real good quality man, make sure you're that real good quality woman. So if you want a real man that is whole, that is God-fearing, that's healed, that's coming to the table with no baggage, make sure you come to the table with that also. Remember, you're going to attract what you are. It's time to ask yourself if you are really ready for a change in your life. And while you are meditating on this question, be honest with yourself, because this may be your time to realize that you no longer want to sell yourself short. You don't want to sell yourself for less than what you're worth. I know I'm talking to quite a few people out there. And if this is something that you're struggling with and you need answers to, hit me up. We may need to talk. Hit me up at heycoachcookie@gmail.com. We may need to talk and see if you could benefit from coaching. I want to bring content that meets your needs. So if you have questions that you would like for me to answer or something that you would like for me to do an episode on, please feel free to hit me up at heycoachcookie@gmail.com. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so please feel free to leave me any comments that you may have. This is Coach Cookie reminding everyone to love yourself first as we rise higher together. Everyone be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon.